This is my skin a week ago and now. A week ago, my skin was struggling with a lot of hyperpigmentation, acne, and acne scars. My skincare routine stayed the same, but I just changed 3 simple things in my routine without spending on skincare treatment or products. And in just 1 week, my skin became clear, healthy, and glowing. So today I'm going to walk you guys through the exact steps I took. No 10-step skincare routine or drink more water cliche, just fundamental changes that you can improve your skin health without relying on specific products. But please note that this might not work for everyone. This is a routine that worked for me over the past 6 years. So whenever my skin behaves not well, this is the exact routine I follow. So let's get started. The first thing I did was sweating through working out. I hadn't worked out for the past 2 weeks because I was traveling, and since then, my skin started getting worse and worse. I've been working out consistently for over the past 6 years, usually hitting the gym 5 times a week. I do cardio, weightlifting, and stretching, so this is like a whole routine that I do whenever I go to the gym. After doing this whole routine consistently, the biggest thing I notice is how my skin responds. Especially after a good sweat from running, my skin looks much healthier almost immediately. But when I skip working out for more than a week or not sweat at all, my skin gets dull and I start seeing little bumps and just random pimples popping up. So then why sweating by working out is good for our skin? Obviously we all know working out is good for our body, but to explain how it's good for our skin, I did a little scientific research. Skin turnover is a natural way of shedding old, dead skin cells and replacing them with the new ones. This cycle usually takes around 28 days, but as you get older, it slows down. So when you sweat from exercise, it helps speed up this process, meaning brighter, fresher skin show us more often. Plus, faster turnover keeps pores clear by clearing out that skin that trap oil and bacteria. So we learned sweating from working out is good for our skin, and you might wonder, does sweating from heat the same as sweating from working out? The short answer is not really. Sweating from heat, like being in the sauna or hot weather, can open up your pores and help clear out some like dirt and oil in your pores, which might be helpful for your skin health, but it actually a little bit different from sweating from working out. Sweating from exercise goes way deeper. It boosts blood flow, delivers oxygen and nutrients to your skin. It helps build collagen and speed up the skin cell turnover so your complexion stays fresh and glowing. So if you really want to clear up your skin from sweating, it's best to actually work out, not sauna or being in the hot weather. So if you're a beginner, you never work out, you're never on the treadmill, here's a gentle plan that you can follow to help you sweat from working out. On day 1, start just with 15 minutes treadmill and then add 5 minutes each day. By Friday, you'll be running for 35 minutes. At the gym I go to, the treadmills have built-in programs that make it super easy. There are multiple programs that have different goals, and you can choose whatever you want. The machine will automatically suggest the speed and incline for you, so I love using this because I don't have to manually select the speed or incline, and I don't have to think about that much while I'm on the treadmill. And also, I hate running the same speed for 15 minutes. I like having more variation. So this program helped me to stay more entertained and keeps me motivated to just keep running. But if you want to keep your skin healthy and clear even after sweating from exercise, here are a few things that you should keep in mind. First tip is remove your makeup, especially face makeup, before working out. This is so important, so whenever I go to work out, I always make sure to remove my face makeup before going to the gym, because when you sweat, the makeup can mix with oil and sweat and it can clog your pores, so it will cause more breakouts, so that's not we want. Also, sweat needs to come out so that your skin can cool down, but makeup can block that process. So it is best to remove your makeup whenever you go to the gym. And if you're too lazy to remove all your makeup, including eye makeup, you can just use a cleansing water and cotton pad and then just remove the base makeup while leave your eye makeup if you want. Second tip you should keep in mind is wash your face after sweating from working out. Sweat can clog your pores if you don't wash it off properly, so it's really important to wash your face after sweating from exercise. Otherwise, it can lead to breakouts, irritation, redness. So after sweating, you can just rinse it with the cold water to cool down your skin temperature, and then you can just spray a calming mist or like a gentle calming toner and then finish with the moisturizer. Lastly, this is like a little extra treatment that you can do at home. If you have any sheet mask that has like a cooling or calming ingredients, you can do it after washing with your face. If you don't have any sheet mask, you can just do it with your toner and cotton pad. So your cotton pad with the calming toner or just any toner you have at home, you can leave it at like a 10 to 15 minutes, so then it will help your skin to cool down after exercising. Second thing I did is a regular sleep schedule. I know it's too cliche, you should sleep well, sleep early for your skin, but I cannot stress enough how important a regular sleep schedule is, especially for your skin. If your bedtime is always past midnight and you have to go to school or work early in the morning, then you might not have enough sleep every day, which leads your skin not to recover and you will always be tired. This leads to relying on heavy caffeine, which makes it even harder to fall asleep at night. And just like that, you're just stuck in the cycle of always feeling tired, your skin is not behaving, and your body is not awake. And that shows up on your skin. But it's just not about sleeping early or just waking up early. It's about having enough sleep, like 7 to 8 hours. I used to wake up 5:30 in the morning for a year, and I was too obsessed with waking up at that specific time. So whenever I went to sleep pretty late, like 11, I didn't have enough sleep. Looking back the videos that I made during that time, my skin was really bad. I have all that like breakouts on my forehead. If you've been following my channel for a while, you might have seen that video. So that time I didn't have enough sleep. So it's so important to have enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours, depends on what your body needs. So to get back regular, consistent sleep schedule, these are the 3 things that helped me. First thing I did was drinking less coffee. I used to drink coffee every single day, even on the weekends, weekdays. I sometimes have like 2 cups of the day, 1 in the morning and 1 after night. And every time I have that second cup, I just couldn't fall asleep at night. After moving to New York and getting into that matcha hype, I started drinking matcha instead of coffee, and it completely changed my sleep. I used to have that racing heart or feeling anxious, but since switching to matcha, I don't have that anymore. Obviously, matcha has caffeine, but the way your body processes is different. First, coffee gives you a quick energy that hits really fast. But after 3 to 4 hours, you often crash or feel overstimulated because the caffeine wears off. That crash can leave you feeling more tired than before you had the coffee. But matcha is pretty different. It has an amino acids that helps relax you and smooth out the caffeine's effects. So matcha provides a slower, steadier energy boost without the crash. So it makes it easier to stay calm and avoid feeling restless at night. Second thing I changed for my better sleep schedule is switching phone to ebooks or books on the side at night. I don't keep my phone in my bedroom when I go to sleep. Instead, I use a simple alarm clock and keep my Kindle and a book by my bedside. This really helps me fall asleep earlier and get better rest without getting distracted by my phone. If you need an alarm, you can find affordable ones on Amazon, so you won't have to rely on your phone. Second thing I did is obviously working out. I have to say again, working out helps me to fall asleep very easily at night, so I cannot stress enough how important it is. Especially if you're a person who works from home, you don't really have have moments outside, so you might not get enough like physical activities during the day, which makes it harder to fall asleep at night. Since I mostly stay at home, my days can feel pretty inactive, but whenever I move my body, go outside, walk, even exercise, I naturally feel more tired by bedtime. So it makes it easier to fall asleep at night. That helps me to stay in the regular sleep schedule. Lastly, loose diet. I know it's too cliche, you have to work out, sleep early, and diet, but I'm not talking about cutting all the carbs, sugar, that strict diet to lose weight. We are focusing on our skin health. Instead, I want to share how you can generally shift your cravings that can affect your skin health badly towards more like a healthier options that help your skin clear and healthy. First, my biggest diet struggle was ice cream. It's packed with sugar, and too much sugar can spike your blood sugar levels, which can cause inflammation, which is a major trigger for acne and redness. Plus, dairy in ice cream can increase certain hormones that boost oil production and clog pores, which is why many people with acne are advised to cut back on dairy. I definitely noticed that when I eat a lot of ice cream regularly, I get pimples popping up in random spots on my face. To fix it, the first thing I did was start buying more fruits. I still eat ice cream sometimes, but having something like watermelon in the fridge makes me less likely to crave ice cream because I already have something cold and sweet. Especially in the summer, it's tough not to want cold treats like ice cream or sugary drinks. Also, I found fruits that need peeling are harder to eat, so I cut them into bite-sized pieces to make it easier to grab and snack on. Whether it's a watermelon, orange, or just any fruit you like, fruit can be a great healthier alternative to ice cream. Second thing, I was too addicted is snacks, especially popcorn. People often think it's a healthy snack because it's made of corn, but it's actually packed with sugar, salt, all that things that not good for our skin. I noticed that whenever I get so stressed out, I reach out for this popcorn because it's light, so I feel like less guilty whenever I eat that popcorn. But I started to notice a little random pimples popping up whenever I eat that popcorn every single day. I started to look for more like healthier options but having that crunchiness because I noticed that I crave those popcorn because I want something crunchy. I found granola to be a good substitute. It might not perfect if you're trying to lose weight because it still have some sugar in it. It's also like just carbs, but it's much healthier and better option than the popcorn itself. So these are the two things I quit and saw a lot of improvements after quitting it. Like I said earlier, this is not about having like strict rules, but it's more about having like better and healthier alternatives which you can reach out whenever you crave ice cream or snacks. So that's my whole journey and tips on how I clear my skin within a week without spending any money on a skincare treatment or skincare products. I hope you guys find this really helpful. Like I said earlier, it's not for everyone, but this is the routine that worked for me, and whenever I have those bad skin days, this is the routine that I will follow to clear my skin. So if you have any questions about my skincare routine or skincare product that I use, I'm going to make a separate video about it. And please write your commitments on what you're going to do to clear out your skin after watching this video. There is like a scientific proof that if you write something, you're more likely to stick to them than just thinking about them. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!